Hey, what's going on YouTube? MemphisMike. Greetings today. I'm out on the GoldWing on a little back road action on the way to the house, home from work. So I tell you what, if you want to know opinions about certain products for your motorcycle and so forth, and you want to get 100 different opinions, always ask in a forum, right? Especially a Facebook group or something like that. And what I want to know is the K&N Air Filter. Is it snake oil? Is it snake oil? Or is it really a fantastic product for your motorcycle? I posed the question among the Facebook group, among many GoldWing riders. I said OEM or K&N Air Filter for the bike. Oh man, out of about 120 or 30 different responses, I got all kind of responses. Half said OEM, half said K&N. And I'm like, oh boy, okay, so now what? And you know, they claim 1,000,000-mile warranty, which would certainly pretty much outlast any vehicle you have. They talk about greater airflow, increased performance. You know, never have to throw your air filter away. Well, anyway, I got comments all the way from, well, you get more airflow, so yes, you're going to get better performance. And then some said, go with OEM. If you're going to change the filter, why not just pop another OEM filter in and have a new filter, because, well, you're going to have to clean the K&N and recharge it with oil the next time and so forth. So everybody has an opinion. I picked up a K&N filter real cheap, and I just changed the air filter on my Honda GoldWing. So we did it this weekend, and I thought, you know what? I actually picked up a K&N air filter really cheap off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. I thought, you know what the heck? I've always thought about trying it. You know, I've always wondered, is it going to mess my bike up or whatever? So I bought it, and we changed the air filter, and man, what a job that was. My buddy Dano, woo, man, he tore that GoldWing apart for me. And he popped that thing in. It was a lengthy job. I'd say about an hour and a half for him. And we took our time, tried to videotape it and so forth. But what I want to know is, what should I expect to see from putting a K&N filter in my motorcycle? Am I going to feel a burst of performance? Am I going to see a loss of fuel economy? Am I going to see an increase in fuel economy? Is it going to filter better? Is it going to let more particles in because it has a higher airflow? These are all things people brought up. You know, one person says it's a less restricted filter, lets more air in, and no sooner than that, the next person said stick with OEM because the K&N is more restrictive. I'm like, huh? How can that be? I mean, you know, is this just marketing hype? K&N is nothing new. It's been around for quite some time. You know, the filter retails for about, oh, I don't know, retail is probably 59 bucks. They come pre-charged and ready. Then, of course, when you change again, which on the GoldWing, they say, I think about, oh, I don't even know how many miles, but I changed mine out at 24,000 miles. And to be honest, my air filter actually still looked pretty good on my OEM filter. Didn't have any mice that set up in there like so many sometimes have issue with. So I'm trying to figure, is the K&N, is it really snake oil? You know, am I wasting my money? Am I wasting my time? The next time I get ready to change it, am I going to want to fool with having to clean it, you know, recharge it with oil and let it dry out and so forth? And all that. Man, I'll tell you, you get just so many different opinions when it comes to aftermarket products. And that's just not with K&N, but by gosh, that's with oil, that's with gasoline, That's with spark plugs. That's with, oh, God forbid we talk about which is the best, you know, cleaner or the best polish for your motorcycle. You know, you got things like fuel additives, things that, you know, say they treat your fuel system and clean your fuel system. I mean, are all those things just snake oil, or do they actually really work? So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Am I wasting my money? Am I going to see a benefit to this K&N? Like I say, I had the filter really cheap, you know, so I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to give it a try and see. Why not? I suppose the worst that can happen is next year when I change it, if it's even another year, I can always go back and put an OEM filter, you know, which costs about 40 bucks for the wing. I certainly don't mind paying 40 bucks. To me, that's a cheap expense for maintenance on a motorcycle. But I want to hear from you guys. K&N oil filter, yay or nay? Or do you just stick with OEM products on your motorcycle and stay with them that way? You tell me. I appreciate you watching and listening. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you will. That way you get notifications. Hit that little bell for notifications as well. And I so much appreciate you watching the MemphisMike channel, and I will see you later. Thank you.